Okay, guys. One day, I went for a walk in the woods. Kind of in the forest. You know, it's nice to get out of the city sometimes. Hold on, guys over here. Guys over here. You guys are having some problems. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's nice to get out of the city and go into the woods and have a nice look like that. Kind of a beautiful day, you know. So I was going on this walk, okay? And it was a beautiful day. Everything was perfect. The sun was shining and the birds were singing and everything was just perfect, okay? But all of a sudden, bzz, 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 all around me. It wasn't a bee, it was a fly. Okay? And this fly was really bothering me. Are you guys looking at something? What are you guys looking at?
No, you don't.
Pay no attention to the guy behind the curtains. I know. It's like, what the?
It's probably Mr. Picasso.
Oh, Mr. Picasso behind the curtains. Okay, forget the guy behind the curtains. Okay. But like, we don't want to hear your story. We want to see who's behind the curtains. Dun, 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 dun. Wah, 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 wah. There's nobody behind the curtains. Okay, show's over there. Okay, so I was walking in the woods, and what happened? You guys remember? What happened? There was a fly that came and bothered me, okay? Okay, now this fly was flying around me, and guess what my first thought was? Guess what? I wanted to kill it. I wanted to kill this fly. I wanted to destroy it and smash it and make it no more. But then something strange happened. I felt empathy for this fly. I felt sad for it. That's what it meant. And I go, you know what? That's so sad. This fly is like the most hated creature on the earth, you know? No one likes flies. They're always nuisance. People are always trying to knock them away. For all I know, that poor little girl fly could have seen me walking in the forest and goes, oh, look, a person. Hello, how are you today? And I'm like, get away, die, you know? And I go, that's so sad. That is so sad. No one, you know, opens up their doors and windows and says, come in, flies, have some tea. You know, no one says that. We put these things called screens on our doors and windows, and we say, you stay out there, and if you come inside here, I'm going to destroy you with this thing we got at the 99-cent store. You know? Yeah, the fly swatter. It even has the name like Fly Destroyer in the product, you know? Specifically designed for annihilating these creatures. And I go, you know, that must be so sad for this poor little girl fly, you know? It was a girl fly. I just, you know, I just know those things, you know? And, hold on, guys, hold on. I know it's a Friday and you guys are excited, you know? 1, 2, 3, listen. Oh, wait, what is it? They clap once? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so that day in the forest, I felt really sad. This fly goes through life hated by all these people, you know? So that day in the woods, I let that fly live. I spared her life. You're welcome. And instead of destroying her, I decided to write a little song about her. So this song is called The Fly. And in case you guys are spacing out from my story I just told, it is about an actual fly. It's not a metaphor for life or anything, you know, it's an actual fly. Here we go, and I'm going to sing a song called The Fly. You guys ready? Here we go. Well, this is a story about a fly. She was so small, she could barely fly. She hated life, wanted to die, but no one ever knew quite why. No, no one ever knew quite why. In junior high, high. She fell in love, not with the fly, but with some other bug. He told her he could never be seen with her kind. God only knows how hard she tried. Oh, my little lovely fly. Oh, my little lovely fly. Oh, my little lovely fly. Well, let's see what happens to this fly, okay? One day in June, she was zipping along, and for the first time it seemed that nothing was wrong. And then some kid grabbed her and pulled off her wings. Oh, life just seems so full of these things. Yeah, life just seems so full of these things. She can no longer fly, she can barely walk. She never speaks, too ashamed to talk. She hides away inside a dirty old wall. Oh, it's not like anyone will come and call. No, it's not like anybody cares at all. Oh, my little lovely fly. Oh, my little lovely fly. Oh, my little lovely fly. Well, let's see what happens to this fly, okay? Here we go. And then one day, the strangest thing, a bird came down and taught that fly to sing. Oh, she filled the air, oh, with her hopeful song, and she's asking all of you to sing along. Oh, that's right, she's asking all of you Lee Lions to sing along. Oh, everybody's singing, oh, my little lovely fly. Oh, my little lovely fly. Oh, my little lovely fly. Go touch the sky, sing and go fly. Now you can touch the sky and go fly. Now you can touch the sky and go fly. Now you can touch the sky. Now you can touch the sky. Well, we sang that at one school, and a sixth grader in the back, he raises his hands and he goes, that song's not just about flies, is it? It's about people too, huh? And I go, you know what, you're absolutely right. So many people, so many of us go through life just like that fly, feeling that no one likes them and without any hope for the future. You know, sometimes we all feel like that. But that's why Chris and I are here today with Kid of Character. We're here to tell you that with character and with making good choices in your life, there is hope. And it makes your whole world have a brighter future. You know, think about it. If you're always around people and you tell lies and you won't give that guy the skateboard back because you want it for yourself, or you're just you're not sharing and you're not kind to other people, think of how that makes other people's life experience very miserable, and ew, guys, listen over here, you guys, But think about it, but if you're nice to other people, and if you tell the truth, and if you don't steal from your neighbor, and if you're kind and loving to other people, then you can make the people around you have a much happier life, and in turn, your life will be happier and more successful. So I would encourage all of you today that it's not too late to start living a life with good character and making choices. You are faced with choices every single day, and you can be a kid of character, and that's why we're here. So we thank you to Think Together for having us. Everyone, on the count of 3, turn to your Think Together people and say, thank you, Think Together, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Think Together. And thank you to Amber for having us here. And before we turn it back over, let's see, we want to give a couple things away to those who were paying attention and listening. Where's the little, let's see. I have this book here. Let's see. I have this Kid of Character book. Let's see. Hold on. Chris and I will see who is listening and who is... You lost your voice because you were screaming, I know. Let's see.